Good morning to you all. Hope you're all having a great day. Welcome to Milton Keynes, where it's 11:15 in the morning, and that's considered me taking the piss. That's not a lying, that's me taking the piss. But we are on our way to go and film the first of the end showcases. Now, good news is, as soon as we get this week of our preferred TOC, which is West Midlands trains, London North Western Railway, etc., we don't have to deal with them again. So we got them out of the way early. The bad news is, because we picked them for N, they only have 3 stations on the whole network that begins with N. And we're going to do one of them today. So we're going to wait for the 11:19 London North Western Railway service, which is delayed, to take us up to the first of those stations we're doing today. And then,
please be aware that fast trains come
it's on from there,
station
so to speak.
For your own safety,
I've got a feeling today's going to be a very, very good day.
Ensure you remain behind.
Valo. Well, here he comes, 7 late. 7 late, that's early for London North Western. That's right, London North Western, I said something, come get me. You won't say shagging anything. 3:51:23. The second I get in, I have to pee. Oh, that will do. I think we found a showcase station, ladies and gentlemen. Right then folks, here we are at the Showcase station. First up on the list, this is Nuneaton, operated by West Midlands trains under the London North Western Railway banner, and it has 7 platforms to its name, with additional services provided by Avanti West Coast on their services from London Euston through to Manchester Piccadilly, and by Cross Country on their services from Birmingham New Street through to both Leicester and Stansted Airport. Now this station was opened by the London North Western Railway in 1848 and underwent 2 major remodelling projects. The first in 1873 and the second in 1915. In 1924 it was renamed to Nuneaton Trent Valley after another station in the area was renamed to Nuneaton Midland. That went on to later become Nuneaton Bolton Abbey, or Abbey Street, or Abbey Road, or Bolton something. Anyway. And then in the 1980s or so, it was renamed back to the Nuneaton Railway Station. That's behind me, isn't it? Yes. It is a very popular station with enthusiasts, is Nuneaton. It's also a very windy station when it wants to be, because it can get very windy over here. Luckily the wind that was here earlier was died down, and now it's just a gentle breeze that is blowing through the wind, because who doesn't love a gentle breeze blowing through the wind? Now unfortunately I've not been able to get all of the stuff to show this station off. I'll do that at a later date, because, well, time constraints, plus everything's coming down late, as you would expect. Something's going on. I think there's a signalling or point issue at Crewe, which is holding up the system. So we're going to be leaving in about 15 minutes, and then we're off to the next station on the Showcase. So facilities wise at Nuneaton, for a sort of main interchange station here on the West Coast main line, it doesn't really have much of what you actually think. I mean, if you wanted to go and grab something to eat, for example, there is an Asda just over there as a Pendo comes through. To think about afterwards. So yeah, there's an Asda over there for convenience with a McDonald's inside. On the station itself you get a variety of benches in different styles. So you get the new traditional West Midlands style, these 3 hardback style benches here. You've also got a traditional bench, where is it, there on that platform. You've also got another kind of bench without the back on it, all very suitable for sitting down there when you need to do some spotting here at the station. You also have these lovely floral arrangements here at Nuneaton Station. Specifically you find them all on platforms 2 and 3. But all of them are very, very, very nice, bring a nice little bit of colour to this station. More benches littered throughout the platforms here at Nuneaton Station. You also have the ramps here for a variety of different trains from the looks of it. So on the right, on the left you have the 221 ramp. In the middle you have the 390 ramp, and on the right you have the 350 ramp. See, although we don't use the 221s anymore, unless voyagers actually come along, and you'll find them on both platforms, but it looks like they've mixed up the ramps on that side. As a silly track machine goes through. Passenger information systems on all platforms. Where is it? There it is. You'll generally find that Avanti are the ones that use these middle two fast line platforms. The Avanti on this platform seems to be rather delayed. Got some lovely murals here at the station. I like this water. Is this like a watercolour? The more artistic people here would help me out here. I do like that one. That one looks very, very nice. In fact, they all look rather nice. Waiting rooms here at Nuneaton. Very basic, but they get the job done that needs to be done. We'll say. Each come with a nice little vintage style clock in them, but no passenger information systems. There's another waiting room there with different style benches inside them. I found the passenger help point near the stairway. More bins, more benches. Priceless. They do like their benches here at Nunny, don't they? Like them here a little too much, if you ask me. Lifts are available at all platforms to help you those who are unable to access themselves very well. Big massive billboard. I don't like that smile. Her eyes too close together. And more lovely floral arrangements with one of Nuneaton's guard here. Good morning to you, sir. You having a bully day, sir? He's having a bully day. Bike stands over here. How many bikes can we accommodate here? Probably roughly about 15, 20. Something in that region. And they come equipped with a bike pump for pumping up your tyres. British flags with whatever the hell that is. That looks like something out of Resident Evil. More flower beds. And of course, because we're on platform 1. What do you think's here? Calf goodness. Ah, here's that new style passenger information system here at Nuneaton. They're telling me that the 943 is delayed. Let's have a look at that. So it's delayed by a fault with the signalling system. It's not even got past Stoke-on-Trent yet. So that's interesting. I think this one's mine, isn't it? Yes, this is my train here. That could be a bit pancakey. If you're here at Nunny and you fancy a drink, there is a coffee shop on platform 1. Never had a coffee from in there, so can't possibly comment. And we also have another waiting room over here with different style benches in again. And it's locked. We have ticket buying facilities here at Nuneaton, both from a man behind the kiosk. We also have ticket machines themselves, which is useful. Let's pop outside, have a look at the station. We have more ticket buying facilities outside of Nuneaton Station, more bins outside of Nuneaton Station, and look, it's Sheldon's favourite thing in the world. Look, Sheldon, it's a defibrillator. And we have a taxi rank over here. Oh, I thought he was coming my way. There's the station building here at Nuneaton. It does look very meh, doesn't it? Looks very tired and very run down. Also over here, I just noticed these hiding in the corner. We have more bike facilities, an Amazon storage area, and a post box for sale with the trains. Here's something that will be featuring, if not later in the year, definitely at some point. Nuneaton have had all their U-tongs delivered now. So we'll be able to test out the U-tongs if needs be. Right, back into the station. I was wondering where the grip bin was hiding. They've hid it in a really unusual place, right behind the stairs. Is there another one on the other side then? Has each platform got their own grip bin? Let me have a look. No, that is the only grip bin here. Incredible. But there's also the platforms 6 and 7 over there, and I think you can tell just from their general ambience just how newer they look compared to these platforms over here. That's they're the cross-country platforms over there. Takes you into Birmingham New Street and down to Leicester and Stansted. Me. Lovely. Right everybody, here we are at the second station of your showcase today. This is Atherstone Railway Station, operated by West Midlands trains under the London North Western Railway banner, and it has 2 platforms to its name. And this station was opened in 1847 when it was designed by John William Livelock. And essentially was a 2-track area until 1901, when it was extended through to 4 tracks to accommodate the West Coast mainline traffic. I say this every single time I come here, and words do not understate it, but that building, that Tudor style building there, that is got to be one of the better looking station buildings that you have ever seen out here at the moment. It's got to be a nice little bit of heritage steeped inside of Warwickshire right there. One thing I'm noticing with the excuse me, she gets off, bloody wasp flying around. One thing I've noticed, the pendos don't seem to be going as fast through here as they normally do. Normally they're sprinting through here at, I think the line speed is about, someone will correct me, I think it's about 90 to 100 in that area. But they seem to be doing less than that. They seem to be doing somewhat closer to 60, 70, I would say. I don't know if that's because of the damage to the embankment, which happened earlier this year and into last year. But that could be the case. Anyway, we're going to be here for another 40 minutes. And then we move onwards to the next station, which will be a bumper session at Tamworth. And you'll know why when you see why. Oh, someone was not paying attention. I was concentrating that much on leaving, I forgot to film almost. I fucking see you over there. Let's swap 110 for the Pride Turbo. I'll get you later. Ha! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a superior Arriva Enviro product gracing your screen. It's on the locals today. Jesus Christ, you feel alright, Arriva? Oh, Jesus. Okay then everyone, here we are at the next station of this showcase. This is Tamworth Railway Station, operated by West Midlands Trains under the London North Western Railway banner, and it has 4 platforms to its name. 2 on the bottom, platforms 1 and platforms 2, and platforms 3 and 4 on the top level, crossing at a 90-degree angle to the West Coast Main Line. Now this station was opened in 1839 by the Birmingham and Derby Junction Railway. Originally it was just the high level. It was only when the West Coast Main Line was built in 1840 that then there became a low level. Now 1909 saw the station jointly owned by the Midland Railway, who owned the top half, and the London North Western Railway, who owned the bottom half, and then it underwent a complete rebuild in 1960. It is another one of the stations which is absolutely popular with enthusiasts, and today it's going to be no exception, because we got 2 very special movements today, and that might be one of them. We have a convoy of a 3745 and a 20, but any moment now we're expecting the Flying Scotsman through, which I think is going to be the first time on the Transport Travel vlogs. So look forward to see what she's going to do. It's not busy either, which is good. We like it when it's not busy. Alright, maybe not. Maybe it's a Voyager. Same difference. But yeah, I don't ever think we've had Flying Scotsman on the Transport Travel vlogs. So it's going to be a momentous occasion. Anyway, so we're going to have another 2 hours here on top of the hour we just had. And then I think we're going to call it a day. And I'm going to do Rugeley and Lichfield another day. But I'll have guests on those days. ladies and gentlemen, the Eurovision livery has arrived here. It wasn't due here today, but it has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. That is the first ever Grand Slam on the channel. 391.19, 390.104, 390.121 and 350.104. It's a Grand Slam. Oh wow, my first sighting of the Pride Turbo Star, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, that doesn't look too bad, that. That looks pretty darn snazzy, that does. Yeah, I'd definitely adopt that, no problem. Channel mascot incoming. Look at this convoy. We got 37,706 at the front, 20,066 in the middle, and 45,108 at the rear. And we're waiting for the red signal to change. Because that red has been held for a very long time. Not that I'm moaning.
Four carriages for Rugeley Trent Valley.
So we have to go through at least 7 carriages, aren't I? They do struggle on this curve, don't they? Ooh, babies, playtime. That what we call a tasty triple? Okay, here we are then at the penultimate station of this showcase. This is Rugeley Trent Valley Railway Station, operated by the West Midlands Trains under the West Midlands Road banner, and it has 3 platforms to its name. And this station was opened in 1847 by the Trent Valley Railway as Lichfield Railway Station. For in 1849, the South Staffs Railway joined with their line overhead up there. 1871, the earlier stations were closed, and then this station was actually open. So this station is of 1871. Before the high-level platforms were closed in 1965, it would be reopened in 1988, and there were some seagulls going over. And that is that about that. There used to be a lovely signal box in the middle here, but unfortunately that signal box has long since disappeared, unfortunately. Yeah, 47's through here on the fast. Who would have thought that? I was actually on my way down the bottom there. They said 6 o'clock, so I had 3 minutes, and then literally they popped their nose around that corner, so I didn't have 3 minutes. But yeah, didn't expect 47s on the fast to happen today. That was not on my tick list. Nor was that 37. Jesus, my lord, that 37 at Tamworth. That I've had it all today. We've had 68s. We've had Grand Slam on the beloved guys. We've had everything else in between. It's been beautiful. Anyway, we're here for another about 20 minutes or so, and then we're off to what might be the last station on this showcase. Somewhere in the middle of that screen, I think it's right about there. I was just going behind the sign. There is a 4-engine jet over in that direction. Whether it could be seen or not, I don't know. It's definitely there. Not sure what it is though. Hello, the local. Right then folks, here we are at the final station of the day. This is Rugeley Trent Valley Railway Station, operated by West Midlands trains under the West Midlands Railway banner, no, London North Western Railway banner, sorry. And it has 3 platforms to its name as a plane goes overhead. I think that's Jet 2. Now this station was opened with the line in 1847 by the London North Western Railway, and the Cannock Mineral Railway from the direction of Cannock and Walsall joined in 1859. It was the location of Queen Elizabeth II, her late Majesty, naming 67029 Royal Diamond here. Very random location to name it, but she named it here. I don't know why she named it here, but she did. She named it right here. So that's our claim to fame right there. It's also home of 2 legends. Okay, 1 legend, and me. But yeah, it's a lovely station. It's out in the sticks. It's so peaceful here. It's almost unbelievable how peaceful it actually is. And you can probably tell from my demeanour just how peaceful I am right now. It's brilliant. And seeing 39119 passing 73018, 2 Pride liveries past each other. Exquisite. Exquisite. I am in bliss right now. I am in bliss. Anyway, we're going to be here until around about 25 past 7, and then we're going to try and get our train and get out of here. But I have checked afterwards, and Ali's due back, so I might get her one more time before I jump on my train. Might. Hello, number 25. We've got to give these a name. Adventurer can't work. What do we call you? I want to give you a proper nickname. Before we go, just time for one last Pendolino to say goodbye. Night night, Ali. Alright, now I'm getting on my train. And that, folks, is going to do it. I didn't sound good, did it? An absolutely all-star, fantastic time had on the Trent Valley lines, and I couldn't have asked for a better session if I tried. Plenty of freight, plenty of everything else. It was literally couldn't stop, wouldn't stop, and that's just how we liked it as well. I think the highlight has got to be seeing that 37 convoy at Tamworth, and then getting a few other little bits and pieces as well, but definitely that's probably one of the better sessions I've had on the Trent Valley chord. So anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you did, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe if you've not done so. To the members, thank you all as well for the continued support you leave on the channel. If you want to be a member, it's $3.99 a membership. You get the vlogs early, you get shouted out at the end of every video. It couldn't be simpler, and it could not be easier. So I'm going to pack up because we're due off any second. And next up, well, it'll either be Northampton or it'll either be Northfield. You'll know before I know, but I just don't know. So yeah, I'm going to see you next time. I'm going to pack this camera away. We've had a good session. I'll see you next time.